Yo, so we got cheat codes for music video editing before GTA 6. You're probably wondering, what on earth is this guy talking about? If you didn't already know, I just dropped the Dynamic Duo Pack bundle. It works on any software unless you're in the Stone Ages. Plus, it's super easy to use. And today, I'm going to show you how to use it inside a music video. Aside from all of that, I hope you're doing good. Music videos are already going crazy with the bundle, so I figured I'd make a video showing the full potential of it. If you haven't copped the bundle yet, good, because you know I'm gonna look after you. So, use the code DYNAMIC for an extra $5 off. You're pretty much getting 2 packs at the price of 1. No more talk though, let me show you how it works. So with the match transitions pack, it's actually very easy. So you literally only got to choose the one that you want. For example, me, let's go with the mashup of the Dirty Cash one. I'm just going to drag and drop it onto my timeline. And in one click, you've got this insane match cut kind of transition look. To give you a better idea though, let me just choose a random one and we'll see how that looks. In my case, let's go with the Whippers match cut, which is another one of the mashups. Completely done all in one click, and this works on any software as well, so that's pretty cool if you ask me. Now these are MOV files, so as long as your thing supports MOV, unless you're in the Stone Ages, every software supports it, so you should be good. You know what, because it's an American music video, let me put on the Benji match cut. There it is. Let me just drag this on and I'll show you guys what I mean. Space, and it's already done and ready for you. Nice little transition as well, with the kind of motion graphics and the paper scratches. Normally effects like this take hours to do, and if you saw my timeline with all the effects that I've done for like these little 2-second clips, you'd cry, because I was crying, man, I'll tell you that now. But yeah, that just goes to show that it can really match with anything. So let me just even put another one on for the sake of it. Let's go with one more for good luck. I'm gonna go down and find the Rolly match cut. This is one of my personal favorites. Literally, you don't have to do any more than that. One click and you've already got this amazing transition. I'm pretty happy with that, man. So that's the first pack in the bundle done, the match transitions. Let's move on to the second one now, which is the match cuts pack. You can see we've got a nice little selection of different ones to go through. I'm gonna go with a Eurus match cut. Boom, look at that. I'm gonna go with one of my favorites, the Benji match cut. Just drag it in one click, move these to the side, and you can see in one clip, ooh, sorted, man. In one clip, it's got a nice little zoom in at the end, which helps for transitioning into other clips. But now on to the next part. I've showed you the first pack and the second pack. We're going to move on to how to combine the two and how to mix and match different effects to get some really, really sick transitions. Let's go. Down. Then I'm also going to drag in a completely different one, maybe the Grills match cut. Shorten it down. Then let's also add in a Lizzie match cut for the sake of it. Why not? Then cut that down as well. So this is the combination I've gone with. I've gone with the first half being the Walk label match cut, the second being the Pax match cut, and the third one being the Lizzie match cut with some cool little text animations built in over the top. And let me just bring my clip back to the start of it, and this is what it looks like when you combine mix and match inside the match cuts pack. Now that's pretty cool if you ask me. Let me just play that again. What if you want to mix and match both packs together? Well, there's a few ways to do it. Let me just show you one that I'd usually do. I'd go into the match transitions pack and choose one of my favorites. So I'm going to drag and drop in the Piff match cut, which you can see has an in and out animation. If we're looking to combine 2 different packs, what I'll normally do is just cut out each side of it and just leave the intro and the outro. And then we're going to fill in the inside of that, if that makes sense. No diddy. So let's just drag these ones over here and see how that looks. I don't know how it's going to look. Let's just test it. Now that is pretty cool, but in my case, I don't like the Pax match cut inside of this one. It doesn't really match what we're going for here. So I'm going to go back into the match cuts pack and find one that I like. In my case, let's go with the Eyes match cut and see how that looks. Ooh, you know what? They actually blend quite well together. It's almost like they're all one sequence. Yeah, say no more, man. I'm quite happy with that, you know. But now let me just move this all out the way for a second, because now I'm going to show you the other extra sauce. Because inside the pack, I give you links to some of my favorite sound effects that I use for these match cuts. If you really want to elevate the effects and get the most out the bundle, this is how you're going to do it. So here's some of them. We've got the rapid camera shutter. And then we've also got a riser here, which we'll use before the camera shutter. Then last but not least, we've got the kind of the comic book flipping kind of sound. When you combine all of these together, it sounds insane. So let's just drag the riser over first and just shorten it down. I'm just going to cut a section out from the part I've downloaded and drag it over. Let's take a quick listen to how this sounds now. You cannot tell me that isn't flipping insane. If you want to elevate it even more, I've also added in some textures for you guys to choose from inside the bundle itself. So let's take a look. So we've got a good few to work with here, but I'm going to go with the comic book texture dissolve. If you're on any sort of other software, just a keybind for cross dissolve, fade in and fade out. Then I'm just going to play around with this until I find something I'm happy with. Just a quick one. If you want to support the channel and get an insane bundle while you're at it, make sure to head over to onthecam.com and use the code DYNAMIC for an extra $5 off the bundle. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, and I'll catch you lot in the next video.